Right. It's currently 2:19 a.m. Thursday the 18th of April 2024. And I think it's time that I started to document my journey. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, and I am very anxious about doing so, hence why I've got music playing just to chill me out a little bit. I feel like nowadays, with the whole social media situation, not a lot of people are being authentic, and it made me self-reflect as well. Um, I used to be probably the most authentic human being on the planet, um, and now I just struggle to do so, and that is purely because I'm just consuming. I'm scrolling, and I'm seeing what other people are doing, and I feel like, rah, I should be doing the same thing. But I've just taken a step back and then realized that this is my journey, and no one can take that away from me, and no one should be able to take that away from me, and it shouldn't be influenced by anyone but me. So this is the first time I will be properly documenting my journey, and within this video I'm going to be saying things that are very uncomfortable for me, um, and to be honest, I feel like a lot of people will be able to relate, especially if they are fresh out of uni or currently are at uni and feel as if they have to have everything figured out. They have to know what they want to do, where their money is coming from. They want to have a girlfriend, they want to have a boyfriend, they want to, move out. Like, they want everything, and it's purely because of what they see as what they consume. Um, and I've been victim to that as well, but I'm going to use this to take a step back and really just focus and dial it into my vision and my story and my journey. So I'm St. John. I'm a videographer and a photographer. I'm also a social media agency owner, and I am a heavy introvert. Yeah, that's me. All right, let's get it cracking. Um, just just a bit of background. So I started my journey in university. So the first time I picked up a camera ever was when I started my clothing brand called Saints London. It was a little side hustle I started at uni because, I mean, I needed the extra money. Um, and I kind of found it cool. Like, no one was really making clothing brands. I had no clue about GSM. I had no clue about design. I had no freaking clue. It was just a fun little thing that I'd done around campus. Made me a couple pounds, and it was it was amazing. But the one thing I did take from that was that camera. Um, the first time I bought a camera and used the camera, and the first snapshot I took, I literally, like, I was over the moon. It's a feeling that I can't put into words. Later down the line, I started making some fitness videos for myself. Um, my account actually used to be called SJ Lifts. It's gone through a whole evolution. If you were there from the start, big you up. But went through a whole evolution. Went from SJ Lifts, and I was like, oh, should I change it to my actual name? And then I changed it to my actual name. Then I changed it back. Then I changed it back again. Um, and then I settled for my actual name. And then I got a couple brand deals, and I'm like, yo, I worked with JD, I worked with My Protein, I worked with Muscle Gun, and I was like, yo, like, I'm getting some traction here, let's keep it rolling. So I kept it rolling, and then these brands will be asking me for specific content, not content that I've already been making. So it kind of took the joy and the love out of it. So I kind of just stopped and went off the radar for a bit. Done the 75 hard challenge, got into the best shape of my life. Um, and then I came to a halt. I still had my camera, I wasn't using it as much. And then one of my boys reached out and I was like, can you film this for me? Like, I'm going to the gym, I know you used to make content. I know you're not really on content like that anymore. Like, would you film me? I was like, cool, like 100%. Filmed him, and it went so well. Like, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the fact that I can get different perspectives and I can actually walk around rather than putting it on the tripod. But yeah, the feeling I got when I held that camera and I was recording someone else was also one of those amazing feelings. Um, so I carried that on. I shot a couple people in the gym, not actually shot. I took pictures and videos of people in the gym, um, and it just went from there. I started a page dedicated to just posting them, and the responses I was getting was crazy. People wanting to book me, people wanted to pay me, and I was like, bro, what? People get paid to do this? So that's when my imposter syndrome kind of took over, and it sticks with me today. It's something that I'm working on, but I just need to trust myself, and yeah, I just need to trust myself and know that I can produce a certain level of quality. Um, but yeah. Yeah, so I got the opportunity to shoot a couple people. So I shot with Nathaniel Messiah. Um, I was boys with Joey, so I just shot him like in my free time, and then got some traction from him as well. I'm not gonna lie, he's the one that referred me to Nathaniel, and Nathaniel actually paid me for a shoot, and that was my first big paid shoot. And then got into shooting powerlifting competitions. Bearing in mind I was still on a vlogging camera, so shot a couple powerlifting competitions. People loved it. Like, they were like, these photos are the best comp photos I've ever got. Like, but yeah, moving on to today. Um, I have currently 3 strong retainer clients. It might not seem much, but it is a lot of work based on what I want to provide for them. I am not looking to add more clients to that at this moment of time, purely because of the amount of work I want to put into those clients and the amount that I want them to grow. And I also want to grow with them. Um, and it should be a good year. One thing I will say that has been very, very tough is the financial side of things. Doing this job, especially like starting off freelancing, because I started off freelancing, it's difficult. You don't know when money's going into your account. It's not a 9 to 5, it's not a part time, there's not a set salary. You have to put in the work. And I reached a certain point where I got complacent, and I thought, because I was producing a certain level of work and people liked it, that will automatically get me clients. So I wasn't doing outreach. I wasn't posting consistently. I wasn't growing my personal brand. I wasn't taking any action. Um, and that took a toll on me, and I was in a rut, a big rut. No money, like no clients, no work. I kept reposting old stuff, and I was just like, I wasn't creating anything new, because once you got paid for it, it's like you don't want to do anything for free anymore. Um, but my mindset has completely changed to that like mindset, and I thank Lamine for that because he always told me like, bro, just shoot free, like get your foot in the door, get your foot in the door, get your foot in the door, and he always used to say that to me. Um, and he still does to this day because sometimes I do forget, sometimes I do fall off, and he's like, bro, just shoot for free. Um, and do passion projects as well. So that's something I will be doing more of. Right, in terms of the financial side, it's not pretty. You may see all this gear, you might see this AirPods, you may see this light, you may see the mouse I have. Just forget all about that. That for me is all reinvestment. I use these headphones for editing, I use this camera for shooting, I use this tripod for this, I use this light for that. Everything has its purpose, and I'm currently in the reinvesting phase. So in terms of profits, like, bro, nothing. Like, I would eat straight noodles, just noodles, no protein, no nothing, no veg, no nothing. I would get a 40 pack of Indomie and just scran it, not the whole box at once. I would have like, every time I got hungry, I have 4 packs or 3 packs. Even when it starts to run low, I'm like, oh, let me chill, let me get 2 packs. And I'll just ration that. I lost a lot of weight doing so. And I only started getting back on my diet recently, or a balanced diet, I would say. Making sure I'm eating about 5 small meals a day rather than having just like one big dinner of just ramen slash Indomie noodles, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, and in terms, I'm gonna be so flipping transparent right now. Although I have money coming in from my retainer clients, at this moment of time, right now, it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. And I understand that it is a process. I am currently reinvesting, so I just need to accept it for what it is. Um, but yeah, and this is just transparency for me. And if you're in this situation, like, it's cool. And that's also a message to myself. It's cool to be at this stage. It's only the beginning. I'm literally 22 years of age. Like, I just need to relax and breathe and take it all in and appreciate the good times and the hard times for what it is. So yeah, that's officially welcoming you to the journey. And it's gonna be a hell of a ride. Talk about how I feel right now in this moment of time.
Oh, you letting your emotions out on the camera?
Yeah, sort of.
I do that too, but I set up the camera in my bathroom and then I sit on the floor naked and I cry, and then sometimes I just let the shower water hit me. And then I film it and I put up my OnlyFans.
What's your OnlyFans name?
ST